Whoa, it's kind of close, isn't it? All right. Could back off a little, huh? No? All right. All right. Okay. Well, this time I'm going to start off with a cup and a half of warm 100-degree milk, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 tablespoons. I don't know why they always say less. All the recipes I see call from up, but I can't get it to rise unless I use the sourdough starter. That seems to make it rise more. But I'm just no sourdough starter. Now this time I'm gonna throw in. I put sugar in last time. This time I'm going to put in some honey, and I'm using this little candy spatula I got from my Joneses. Get all that out there. Sometimes, I don't know if it makes any difference, sometimes it says to get the flour in and then knead it a little bit and then let it rest and then add salt, but I don't know that makes a difference. Yeah. All right. I didn't want you. Oh, okay. All right. There we go. So I put 1.5 cups of. Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4. Even cups of flour. Now this is what we're doing here, is to get a little bigger loaf. All right. Oh, okay. That's once again get it so there's no dry spots. No dry spots. I put 1.5 cups milk, 4 cups of flour. Boy, it's kind of sticky. Kind of wet. All right. Well, I'm learning this along the way here. All right. And let that cover for between 5 and 10 minutes. Let's have a pause. I'll just hit stop. Okay. I'll let that go about, let it rest about 7-8 minutes. Now this is kind of, where am I here? Okay, this is kind of wet, so I'm going to put a cup number 5. So that's 5 cups of all-purpose flour. Well, that seems to be about right. So 1.5 cups. Get it in there. All right. Let's see it. Need a gaffer to do the lighting here. So that's pretty close. So let's do this. I'll put that there. All right. Let's get this dude all together. Got some scraps here. Tuck them in there. Am I in camera here? Okay. This is the gorilla method of kneading. You know, gorillas walk on their knuckles. I think I invented it one time. All right. No, it's not bad. Okay, now once again I'm going to do that where you just tuck it in. You tuck it into the. See, it's a little damp. You just keep tucking it in. Now this seems a little wet. Let's do a little more. So if it starts to stick to your hands, you know it's a little damp. So just add a little more flour. You should be able to do this without it getting really sticky. Shouldn't stick to your hands. Now once again, I'm tucking it in. I'm just tucking it back inside itself there. That's the way I do it. I've never seen it done that way on those videos though. See, a little sticky. If it's a little sticky, just get more flour in there. And once again, this is just plain white flour, so you don't need to knead it that much. All right, there you got a little nice little, it's not clinging to your hands. Yeah. Once again, just roll that sucker up, roll it around in there, get back to your, and then I usually just put a little around the sides because that's where it's gonna start. And what we're looking for is to double in size. So we're gonna put a lid on it. You don't have to put it on real tight. I always just not tight, just leave a little side open. And then we're gonna leave it for probably 6 or 7 hours. Catch you later. Okay, you know what? I let this go about 4.5 hours. 4.5? Yeah. Are we wrong? Yeah. 4.5 hours. So as long as it doubles in size, like they say, you can let it go longer, but little stuff around there. All right. Now it depends on, climate, I mean, what part of the country you're in, elevation, weather, it's damp, it's raining. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I mean, and the temperature in the house. Sometimes you might want to put it in if it doesn't look like it's rising, put it in or if you want it to go faster, you can put it in a warmer part of the house, or the kitchen. All right. Now, here again, I'm just, just tucking it in. Oops. Gotta get the, do a little, spray a little spray. Okay, tuck it in there, then, you know, kind of roll it. What's that? Get out of there. Shape it. Get that tucked part down at the bottom, kind of like a seam. All right, get it up like that. Yep. Doesn't look that much bigger. Okay. Oops. Fire up the oven. Put this baby here. All right, and then we'll wait. Okay. So we're gonna, here's, I don't know if you can see this, kind of rose a little bit. It's 20 minutes. All right. 400 degrees. Now I'm gonna check it at 50 minutes. I'm gonna set it for 50. Set it for 50. Yeah. And then check it and video the start. Okay. And video the checking and just to see. But like I said, your oven's a little more efficient. It might not take, you might want to check it at 40 or 45. Okay. Back in 50. Okay. This has been 50 minutes. I'm just going to check this baby. Boy, I might want to use a little, you know, I'm going to check the, that's 20, 130, 140, 50, 60. See? Ooh, that's just going to be close. Huh. Made it, 50 minutes. Okay, which means mine only took 50 minutes. You might want to check yours at about 45. Oops, where are we going here? You might want to check yours at about 45. Because you, as I say, have a more efficient. It's pretty decent. You might even, well, yeah. Okay. That's a bigger loaf, obviously. Now, once again, I'm going to, it's crusty, but, you know, at least a half hour. And like I said, I always leave mine, just instead of putting it on a rack and all cool, I leave mine flat so it gets a little, traps a little moisture and the bottom of your crust isn't so really hard to cut through. And I'm going to leave it here for a half hour before you cut it. And then, like I said, if you want, you know, a much softer crust, well, what the heck, let's do that. Let's just throw this on there. For about, it was pretty crusty. Leave it on there for about 15 minutes. Okay, actually I left it on only 10 minutes. That did the trick. You know, just, see, it's a little softer. You don't want to leave it on too long because it'll get too much moisture in there. And then I just cover it up and let it sit for about at least a half hour before you cut it. That's what they say, and that's about right. But at least about a half hour before you cut it. Okay, there, nice, not too crusty. Give this a shot. Put that in the, I guess. Oh, baby. Just a little olive oil on it. That's bread. That's bread. Oh. I forgot to start it. Is it going now? Oh yeah. Okay. No, I did start it. Okay, that's bread. Direct all questions to Papa Alaska's Test Kitchens.